Hey there, it's Clay, and today I want to talk about really texting your ex and why they won't respond to you. We got a message from this guy who, said he had gone through no contact and all that, and he had said that he was reaching out to his ex, but she wouldn't respond to him, and so it was like, okay, well, what did you text her? And that's when the big revelation came out, and he's like, okay, well, this is what I texted her, and he sent us this like little screen capture thing from his iPhone or whatever that had the conversation in it, and basically it was, I miss you, and then that didn't work, so he came back with, I went to our favorite restaurant, and the waiter asked where that woman was that I used to come in here with, and I said, oh, we broke up. And that's it. That was the entire conversation of the two texts that he sent her. And it's like, well, okay, it's pretty obvious why your ex isn't texting you back. But in case you're missing this, let me just break it down for you. It's because those texts did not feel good to interact with. I miss you is not really contributing a positive experience to your ex. I know that you miss your ex, and if your ex said, I miss you to you, that would be a positive thing and it would feel good to you. But you have to understand that just because it would feel good going one way doesn't mean it necessarily feels good going the other way. And you can't just necessarily project how you feel onto your ex and assume that it's going to be the same way. What you need to do is you need to make sure that when you are texting your ex that it's going to feel good, it's going to really be a positive interaction that's going to make them want more. And when you can do this, that is when your ex will start to respond to you. That's when you start to have the positive response from your ex instead of the icy stone wall of silence. So again, you want to make sure that you can have these positive experiences. This might take the form of, letting them know that something cool that they like is happening in town, or that there's a sale at their favorite store, or this might take the form of, reminding them of something fun or cute that the two of you shared, like a little inside joke or a memory or something like that. Like, hey, I was just on such and such a street and I saw this like little corgi dog, and it reminded me of how, we went to the pound and we saw this cute little corgi, and it was like sniffing around and whimpering, and we were like, oh, we should adopt it. It's stuff like that. It like brings back positive memories, and that's what you need to do in order to have that kind of reaction, that positive reaction from your ex. So I hope you get this, and I hope you won't be sending out text messages that are really going to be doing more damage than good, like I miss you, or I told the waiter at our favorite restaurant that we broke up. Those are not going to really do anything. They're just going to make your ex feel guilty. And as long as your ex feels guilty when they think of you, they are not going to want to contact you. They're not going to want to think of you. They're going to block you out of their life. If you want them to contact you, if you want them to interact with you, if you want them to really have good feelings when they think of you, you need to make sure that it feels good when you interact with them, so they can start to have that association in their mind. So I hope this helps you out. And if you'd like to learn more about how to get back together with the love of your life, please head on over to relationshipinnergame.com and sign up there so that we can start helping you today. Thanks.